Keenan Shanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty. I'm on 34 unrestricted acres in, we'll call it Junction, West Virginia, Romney, Perkinsville. You could call it a lot of things, but there's 34 unrestricted acres here, and you got this real cute little log-sided, we'll call it a camping shed. And these folks got a, a futon in there, and it's obviously better than a tent if you want to use it for those purposes, or if you just want to use it for storage. There's a set of barn doors here on the back, if you wanted to pull an ATV or something like that in there. But and then here's the road, and you'll see another video where I talk about kind of like the access or whatever. But this road right here is the property line. So the center of this road is the boundary for the property. And obviously, ladies, as you're coming back in here, it's on the right-hand side of the road. And this goes back to another property back in there, but it's a 20-foot right-of-way. You'll see that on the plat. But and you'll notice, like, there's no electricity here at the cabin, like a meter, but the electric's right there. I mean, literally, the electric line, runs through the property. It's not like some big high-tension power line or anything like that. It's just a regular residential size line that's got electric and phone on it. So I'm sure, you can get DSL through Frontier through the phone line there if you want, but I've got good 5G cell service here. You're 15 minutes from Romney here, if that. You're 20 minutes from Moorefield, like from Walmart, car dealerships, all that kind of stuff, quarter H, the 4-lane highway. But you'll see here, it's just a regular size power line. Nothing, not the kind that buzz and crackle. But these folks have ATV trails all over this property. And like, when you're down here in the hollow, the way the road comes in, there are a series of ridge tops up here, which I'm gonna walk up here and do some video and stuff. But there are nice flats up on top a couple different ridges in here. So, that's where you're gonna build, to get a good building site. And, you probably just come in here like this and kind of get your road maybe starting up and kind of quartering up the hill like that to get on the top for a building site and that sort of thing. But we'll do another video up there. But a great little start having the little camping shed here. I mean, those things, if you went to buy that today, probably cost you 15 grand. Keenan Shanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty on the 34 unrestricted acres once again. And if you look at the topo map of this place, I'm on the high ridge, kind of like in the back of the property. So this is kind of like the highest point. It's about 1,000 feet. And to get here, the bad news is you're going to have kind of a long driveway. It's going to be steep in the front a little bit. But it's a straight pull up a ridge to get back here, and it's all shale. This ground's shale in here, so it's easy to work in, and that's what you use for a road base, which is great. So they're not going to have to haul shale in here to build this road. They got plenty of it here. It's just a pretty good shot, maybe. I don't know if it's probably 800 feet or so, from the little cabin back to here or whatever. I mean, maybe 250 yards, 200 yards, something like that. But, you're not going to see this now. It's going to be really hard. But I'm facing due south, and when the leaves are off here, I think you're going to get some insane views looking south from right here. You clear trees down in here like this, I think you're going to have some insane views from up here. But once you get up out of the hollow down there, like where the cabin is, you'll see on the topo, there's this is the big crown here of the kind of like the ridge, but it filters off down that way, and this is all flat down through here. So I'm gonna hike down through there and see what that looks like, because if you get off the edge of that, the views might be even better, even though you're slightly lower, because it drops off in front of you a little bit better. But this is a really nice piece of property. I mean, there's hardwood scattered in here. There's several white oaks. It's a mix of oaks. There's some pines here or there. Not any gigantic timber. I mean, there's some bigger timber in the hollows or whatever. But, just, a lot of 14-inch white oaks and stuff like that. Nice stuff. Keenan Shanholtz here again on this 34 acres. I think I just found the money spot. So I took the video on that hump over there. And as you can see, there's like a little connector ridge that runs down through here like this. And there's the ATV trail that I'm kind of standing on right here, like, you know, that kind of runs down here like this. And as you can see, this path goes out this ridge like this, you know. So there's a little kind of swale down in there, you know, between the two ridges, and it is really nice timber in there, really pretty. But I think here's where the money shot's going to be taken from for the view, because you own a good bit. It starts to drop off here, but you own a good bit this way. But this is really, really nice. The thing with this is you're going to have to wait till the leaves come off here to really pick out the build site, you know. So, but you got great view looking south here. But man, this is a good one. You have to come check it out. Call me. Keenan Shanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty on the 34 acres located off of Fleming Road. We're going to call this, I don't know if we'll call it Romney or Perkitsville, but this is Fleming Road, and literally not even a half mile that way is Route 228 that runs between Route 50 and Moorefield. But I just wanted to make this video here to show you about how the access is here. But this property actually comes across Fleming Road and goes up over the bank on this side of the road just a little bit, which you'll see on the map and stuff. But here's where you turn down in, and this is a 20-foot right-of-way back through here to this property. Although it does have, you know, county road frontage, there's a hollow in here in a little creek, which makes the access directly off Fleming Road onto the property. Not that you couldn't do it, but it's just easier to come this way. You'll see my truck sitting here. And this is the little, and you'll see all this on the, you know, on the map and everything. It's pretty simple. But there's a gate right here that you go through. And then the little shed you see up there in the distance, the road is just to the right of that little shed, and then right up there at that little shed, there's another gate up there that you go through, and you're basically on it at that point in time. And like there's a little section here that's notched out, you know, but the property has this little, you see the little field here, that not right here, it's not on it, but you'll see it looking at the map. See the deer going right there? I literally, when I was flying the drone over here, I got the drone pretty close to there, and there were two nice bucks that ran out of those autumn olives right there and up over the bank there, right up through there. I literally just saw them. But, and there is a little creek here in the front, and I'll try to, you know, zoom in here. I mean, obviously I'm not on the property right now, but you can see there's a little creek that runs through, just a little small little brook or whatever that runs through, that's between Fleming Road and the little part of this bottom field here that's on the property. So once again, as I said a million times, you'll see that on the drawing. But we'll go up in here and have a look.